that one. They wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess.
Matching hundreds. It's a coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, he did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. And the offensive starters for the Panthers.
I don't know about you, but I love a good undrafted free agent success story. So let's take a look at Robbie Anderson, the wide receiver, because in 2017...
And right away, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Right there, 54 Mike.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
Let's go, rookie. Catch that ball.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Come on, fellas.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
pass run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Don't get nervous. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On the draw play, Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
The numbers for Coleman last week: 18 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right, tight end right.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back to throw, Newton. He's going to air one. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis. This afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Newton on 3rd down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jordan Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back now in Atlanta's 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, we're ready. 54. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
on first down, Ryan. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Ryan. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This complete to Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Coleman on the draw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Just like that. Just like that.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on 1st down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom! Big hit all day. Sack City, baby.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Wide open receiver, complete. That's good for 28 yards.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And it's now 21-7. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So we have come to half. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick, please? Thank you. All right, let's go. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the 24, Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Now it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Ryan. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The Panthers.
What's up, Samuel? You like that, baby? You like that?
For their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Oh, I was so lucky.
He couldn't get it to check up.
I was lucky. Thought I was going to sit on the half-yard line.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter.
All right, Falcons, let's just keep racking it up, baby, racking it up.
The word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No
Come on, Matt Ryan.
Right, not turning it over and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. To throw on
oh, Madden 21's going to fix that. Should have been thrown. Right-handed, got tackled on the left side. Nah.
Well, there was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
Excuse me.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And 21 yards there as they convert on third. Ryan now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Gurley.
Not bad at all. 8 for 8 there. Matt Ryan.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still.
Oh, come on.
Like
Terrible play call.
Time, won't you?
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Really nice pickup on first down. Leaves them with second and short, and you figure, let's go ahead and run it again. But, boy, that outcome leaves you in a difficult third down, doesn't it?
Didn't stand a chance from the start. You could tell they were going in the wrong direction. On third down, Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the
oh, it hurts. It was a bad joke. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad.
And a first.
It hurts. Jeffrey, what's up, bro? What are you doing? Just whipping the CPU up because as Madden 21 comes out, less and less leagues have people playing. I don't know why. Nobody's as into it anymore, I guess. How are you doing today?
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
I really don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air.
That good for 22 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the.
You got any Madden games to play today or what?
That's the last thing they need, especially when they.
Glad you're doing good, buddy. Welcome back. We need to get together so you don't want to take you out for lunch.
He's caught at the 7. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Not today though. I'm busy today. I'll be free. I'll be free here soon. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow actually. Maybe we'll go have lunch tomorrow, Jeff. I think it's supposed to be nice tomorrow.
Touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by McCrane, up and
What's
good.
tomorrow? Friday.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Yeah, Friday.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner,
oh, hell no. Get him.
Locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have
Yeah, I'll hit you up, buddy. I'm sorry. I should have seen you already, man. But, you know, I've been a little busy. I was up in Winter Park over the weekend. That was fun. We had a blast up there, man. It was great. Good weather. Took the mountain bikes, went up there. Did a little bike riding. And some good eating. Just kind of got away for a couple days. It was nice. Appreciate the birthday shout out.
From the 31.
Give me that ball. Oh, come on, man. Are you all nervous because Jones is watching you and you don't want to play defense all of a sudden because his defense is nasty? Is that what's going on right now? What's really going on?
To be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does.
And your last name's Jones too. It should be an automatic, baby. It should be automatic.
And he just played better and better.
Sit your butt down, 36. Coleman.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks.
No, man.
32, and obviously well short of the first.
Yeah, he missed the ball. Finishes the game out.
The big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.
Speaking of defense, those Bills are looking nasty, baby, at AFF.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that
I love it. It could be your year. I hope we get to go to the Super Bowl together. I got to beat Washington. Washington sucks. I hate Washington.
So out come the Falcons now. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But yeah, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I got to tell you, I am beyond
Oh, nice. That's a good area, man. It's hot, but it's a good area. Give me that. When I went to the Four Corners, I drove up through there when Leanne and I went to Arizona. So it was sweet. So I'm glad you got to go up there. Did you go to the Pagosa Springs? Is there like a hot tub over there or something? That would have been dope.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because
oh, 3rd and 10. Why the hell am I running it? What is going on?
You could put yourself in jeopardy. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able
Thanks,
to
man.
exploit right there.
I try, you know.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. And the Panthers coming out now. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times,
oh, heck no. Come on, man.
Sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm.
Where's DJ Moore been out all game? Oh, yeah, covered. Oh, hot springs and hiking. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. Good for you. That's fantastic.
5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Newton. And this one complete to Reed. A gain of 6.
Okay. I didn't think Jordan Reed's knees were good enough to make jukes like that, but apparently in Madden they are. Welcome back to being healthy, Jordan Reed. It's about dang time.
Just like they do it in practice.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton and Anderson's got
oh, heck no. I'm just getting trigger happy. Don't be dumb, Rob. Just make your plays. Just make your plays. Trying to be all fancy.
Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that...
Oh, give me that ball.
But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
11 yards in the Panther 1st down.
Here we go, see, get off the field.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Coleman, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Oh, give me that ball. Didn't get there fast enough.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively in the fourth quarter here, you've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL.
Okay, that was a good play call. Just run forward, dude. You ain't got to make all any fancy moves. Computers are dumb sometimes. Sometimes they look so good, and then sometimes they're just so bad. It's like, come on. And you get a field goal, you're down 28 points, you're going to hit a field goal? Okay, good for you. Good for you.
Bailey's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, in the grand scheme of things,
yeah, in SML Jones, I got the Cowboys. I think I see another CPU, man. I'm tired of playing these CPUs. I want to play users. I want to have a Madden. Oh, I have a Madden tournament today too, by the way, dude. I've been doing these online. I was number 9 ranked out of 1,300 people last time, and now I'm doing another one today. So just heads up. I think I sent it to you, actually. I shared it with you. But I got another tournament starts at like 4 o'clock. They're sick, dude. They're fun. Look at that Bateman boy. Oh.
Tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Ryan.
He's on a double me. Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, no chance at all.
There's the rookie baby Bateman.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't touch me, Carolina. We don't like you.
So it's Falcon football.
We ain't friends. Get out of here.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan.
Raiders in SML. Who am I in there again? I think I am. Oh, I'm Seattle. That's right. Oh, no, I'm Packers. What happened? I thought you were the Bears.
Usually their offense is clicking, and that's why they're winning.
Yeah, they tend to follow what those two do.
Oh, you're the Bears, weren't you?
For either a good day or maybe a tougher day.
Because we played week 1. That was the SML league, right?
Because those two are finding each other. Doesn't matter where on the field, they're making plays.
Now it's Ryan.
Oh, okay. You want? Oh, look at Ryan, baby. Go, baby. Go.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And that's why you stay close to the sideline.
They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, you play Raiders. I'm sorry. You got Raiders. I have Raiders in SML. I got you. I got Cowboys. I apologize. I was going to say, I knew you were the Bears.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 61. Down. Mike 5-4.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it.
Up and over. Oh, boo.
The back judge right there to say incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But it'll be second.
You know what I realized in SML, which I don't care. I just learned about it later, but you're not supposed to run with the quarterback outside the pocket if you can help it. I'm like, what's the point of having Watson then? I should have never drafted Watson. But with as fast as the defensive line goes through the offensive line, shoot, I'm going to run a lot. I don't care. Especially if it's working. Get out of here. This CPU's too easy. I know Jones would be in the middle right there, but an interception. I already know. I wouldn't have thrown that ball if I was playing you. I know that for sure not. Oh, no. Oh, no. There goes my kicker of the year. Oh, yeah. See there? He knew it. He's like, oh, man. You're going for kicker of the year this year in week 2. Dang, now you ruined it.
But at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Oh, I already know it. I want to play. I want to play you already. I'm ready for that defense. Bring it. Bring it. I need it.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time.
Oh, okay. Don't do that.
And we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message.
In honor of my friend, I'm just being Jones the rest of this game. Well, I've been Jones, but you know.
Maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. 7 yards there and a first.
I've been looking at Madden 21 previews too, man. It's going to be sick. Except I'm going to have to learn how to be edge rushers like this guy. Seems like that's the big thing this year, getting people to play the line. Get down, Coleman.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
I know, man. I still haven't practiced those yet, and I need to. I need to. Like, you ain't lying about that. It's sick. I haven't had time to practice for that, though, yet.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
30 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Newton on 3rd down. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Yeah, for sure not. Me either. You and me both.
Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. This is Coleman with a grab.
Nope. Get off that underneath stuff on me. I don't want it. I don't want that.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
All right, Jones. Can we get a reception for Jones? For Jones? Let's go, baby.
Again, Newton.
Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll do that then. Give me that, Neil.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, get pumped, Neil.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, Carolina, good game. You're garbage. I wish you were a user. It is what it is.
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself.
Jones, good looking, bro. I'm going to play my tournament later, so check it in. Check in and see how I'm doing. It's regular rosters, so hopefully I think I'm going to start with the Chiefs. Thanks, man. Have a good rest of your day. Leanne says hi. Much love. Probably see you tomorrow.
And none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do